In the previous example, we looked at how to use the split tool in order to create a cavity in the surface feature. What we're going to take a look at is how do we use this delete face. In this example, I will be showing another example for a body, which is nice for using the delete face tool. So in this case, we want to remove that element out of the surface so we can use it for whatever purpose we need it for. So the default surface is available, plus our split tool was then activated in order to create that element. And now we're going to use the delete face in order to remove that from the body. That then creates a opening in the surface. And then previously we've also looked at how to use the thicken tool. Now if we activate the thicken tool and we select the appropriate option, I'm going to select the body to join. Okay, no, we need to add it to another body. So I'm going to create a whole new body. Okay, to that. And by default, if we just switch to the views, hidden details, that won't work. It'll create a projection perpendicular to that surface all the way around that cavity. So if you were looking for a linear vertical cut, that you could have just used normal extrude, but this is specifically a perpendicular to the surface. You can also see its orientation according to the curvature of the surface. So with the split tool, we can create an opening and then using the thicken tool, create volume out of that opening. So the delete face lets you create openings. It also allows you to do cleanup. So I'm going to just create another example. I'm just going to create a standard part. I'm going to create a basic part with a, let's call it a plate. It's a 20 by 20 plate. I'm just going to extrude that out as a solid at 10 millimeters. I'm then going to create a chamfer on this end. And we're going to do a new sketch. And I'm just going to create a slot cut. So we've got a cavity that we want to have removed. In some cases, you may get geometry that's created an anomaly that you don't actually want to have. So we want to use a cleanup tool in order to fix that. So delete face is also useful for that. Alternatively, yes, you could have just deleted the feature and fix it, but if you don't have access to it or you don't know where it lives, it's difficult to sort that out. But in this case, if we use delete face, one of the things is called this heal remaining faces. So if I select all the internal faces of that anomaly and I say okay to that, it deletes the entire surface and then makes it into a surface. So the final body is now being dissolved as a solid, and now it's been, these are infinitely thin edges all the way around. So that's the one. If I go and use the delete faces again, and I turn on this heal remaining faces, okay, it actually cleans up that hole and still remains as a solid. That's quite useful for those scenarios. And that leaves us with the delete face tool. Thanks for watching.